Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Okay, Singy, let's get right to it. Quite the win streak on the line coming into this one.
Yeah, Boog, they seem to have a force field around them lately, but you know anything can happen. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, showing the slab in today's game. A.J. Burnett. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Sanders hauls it in, and there's one away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jarren Duran.
Boogie's hitting better than 320 on the season, which is pretty special, being in the age of launch angle, lots of strikeouts, and the shift. Yeah, hitters hate the shift. He's having lots of good contact, and he's having luck finding space out there on the field. He is an engine for this offense.
Jarren Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Burnett, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One out, base is empty.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one is absolutely belted. Judge going back on it, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's going to be David Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Ripped on a line to center. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. And towing the slab in this one, Roger Clemens, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Deion Sanders. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Clemens was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. And that's a little bit high.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Duran sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting second, the designated
as we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
These matchup stats can be a little deceiving sometimes. He's hitting over 400 against this starting pitcher in his career. But with that said, they faced each other a good amount of times. So this should be a fun matchup to watch play out here.
Bernie Williams in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Red Sox already leading.
Ball.
Clemens was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Nope.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
And that's through there for a strike. Full count now.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Alex Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Second inning set to go. Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers matched a homer in his last game. Devers with some impressive production lately. Burnett back to work. That one missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Foul ball there. Man at second. Off the plate, 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Zips it to first. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Wilyer.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Sanders makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thinking he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Devers at third with two away. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That's out to center field. Sanders makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, Aaron Judge at the plate. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And Judge spoils that one. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Derek Jeter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton working through some struggles lately. There's the strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's towards center. Abreu under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
0-2.
High in the air, out to right. Judge makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
One and 2.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The right
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Relay to third. In there safely.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1. One and 1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Duran stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it is Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's
and now 1 and 2.
1-2.
Ground ball, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Doubled in his first AB. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. That one pushed foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Man at second. Stays alive. To third. And it stays fair. Devers headed home. And he can't come up with it. He will score.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So a man at first. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. That one outside. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. Line to left. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Yeah, Chisholm Jr.
Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mike Stanley in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
welcome
the New York
back,
Yankees.
and now on the mound to start the 4th,
Number
Clark
36.
Schmidt.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The shortstop.
Now it's
Number
the shortstop.
10.
Fly to center his first time. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's
catcher,
jogging around the
Connor
bases rather than pulling up at second.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
And that's down
1-2.
and away. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
Count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last
22.
pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Fouled off left side. Ripped on a line. Stanton makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran now at the plate. Up the middle, Chisholm flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Smash to the left side. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Boston strands a pair as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here is Deion Sanders. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And up next for New York, Bernie Williams. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to first. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Number 34, David Ortiz.
Schmidt back to work. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one almost got him. This one in the air. Jeter has this one sized up. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Schmidt in his 5th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York now, it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Now this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stanton.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7
0-1.
straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Over to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in the Bronx, top 6. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Nelson also throwing.
That's a ball.
That's too low.
Ball.
And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and
2-2's
those
the
hitters
count.
count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now, number 10. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So man aboard, digging in, Connor Wong. Inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1. Grounds one to short. Over to Goldie. One away as the second run of the inning scores. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Hit in the air left field. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That smash towards center. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one
That missed. That's a ball.
cutting but missing down low.
1-0.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Yeah, the batter now, Mike Stanley. First pitch just misses. And it's fouled away. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Goldie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one missed.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Down in order go the Yankees. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. To the right side. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses.
Ball.
Now 1-2. That one
2-2.
inside. Look out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. His 32nd of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clark Schmidt won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Fernando
the Yankees,
Cruz on to pitch out of the
number
pen here.
63.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Ripped to short. And they get Bregman for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stanton grabs it on the run. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yankees, the center fielder, Deion Sanders.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So the Yanks go in order. Still 8-0. We go to the 8th, and here is number 10.
Number 10.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Cruz back to work.
1 ball, no
The
strikes.
shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
2-2.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Fair ball.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball left side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Next to hit, number 22. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Stanton on the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees clean up here. Aaron Judge. And Judge takes a strike.
0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. Judge out on the play.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Derek
Jeter. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got it. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Red Sox 8 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Number 16, Jarren Duran.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. One, two now. High fly ball out to center field. Sanders puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 24,
Manny Ramirez will hit next.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down. And now here is David Ortiz. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stanley makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Rafael Devers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Hit
on the ground to the right side. And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. A little up front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Well struck right field. Way back there. It has the distance gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the
Yankees,
game, the righty, Jeff Nelson.
Number 43.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
2 outs, nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
No throw, and they don't get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground, right side. Can't field it cleanly, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Roger Clemens heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman hauls it in, and there's one away. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Here's the catcher, Mike Stanley. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Goldie in the box again, takes a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boog. I mean, just heartbreaking. 1 out from a no-no, and he gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time. So close to making some history.
And now the center fielder, Deion Sanders. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning. Little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.